We are recording. Hello again, everybody. I hope the sound is better.
Yeah, we hope you can actually hear us this time, and I will try to speak up some. So we are planting stuff from the greenhouse today to try to make room in the greenhouse to plant more things. So today we are planting beans in this side.
We'll be separating them as well.
Yes. Just want you guys to know too that before I'm planting these, I'm putting bone meal and blood meal just to give them a little bit of a boost. It's still not that warm out, so I really don't want them to struggle for anything. Alright, so the fun part begins, and that's separating. So far, all of my plants have had really good root structures. I'm very happy with that. And there's a brown recluse in there.
Oh yeah?
Okay, now he's just deeper down where I gotta stick my hand.
Let's hope not. Do you need a extra hand?
No, I should be alright because they're all to one side, which makes life a little easier. I really should have done this a lot sooner, guys, and that is a lesson you learn. But
Yeah.
as you can see, if you just gently tease them apart, it is manageable.
Yep.
I know for a lot of people growing in smaller spaces, that just shows you. Those were just in a pot together. Oh, there's freaking more of those stupid pill bugs.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're taking over everything.
Just tucking it right in there.
Yep. Pushing them down, and we actually have our skewers out here, so
Yeah.
they
We're going to prop that right up.
can have a little support.
And that's how you separate. You want to move over to the squash?
Yeah, sure.
I got both doors, just the lockers to it, they're not locked.
Alright. So what do we got?
These are the mystery squashes that I only labeled as squash, but I did plant butternut, acorn, zucchini, and summer. So we shall see. Excuse the noise, guys. We don't live alone, so sometimes it's hard to record. Oh my god, there's even a pill bug in here. Be gone, Satan. Alright, so we're going to tuck that right in.
Yep.
Like I said, in all of these holes I put the blood meal and the bone meal because you can obviously see these guys need some fertilizer.
Do you want to go over to the pot one now?
Yeah. So this was our experiment. As far as we know, we have been accepted into the Shed Wars community. We received an email from Robert yesterday welcoming us as a new recruit. And one of the stipulations was to grow something in a pot to show.
Of course, if you've watched us, we have many things in pots. So we thought we would just go ahead and...
Plant one up for Shed Wars.
Why not? An experimental squash in a pot, right?
Exactly. Like I said, we're not even sure what kind of squash this is because Gina's terrible at marking things. But everything around here is going to get eaten, so it doesn't really matter what kind of squash it is, and we're going to give it a whirl.
Ooh, got a real close-up of that leaf there.
And actually, I'm going to go grab that bone meal and that blood meal.
Excellent.
And this guy is actually already starting to put on flowers, it looks like.
So we're just going to sprinkle, what, about 2 tablespoons?
Yeah, about a half. I'd say, well, if you listen to Will It Grow, 2 handfuls is about a cup, so...
Yep.
I don't want a whole lot of nitrogen, so that should be fine. And then a little bit of bone meal.
Excellent. We're going to pop that squash right out and pop it right in.
So what this is giving your plants for those who don't use it, and I'm sure most of you do. This is a really, really high source of nitrogen. And this is your phosphorus and all that good stuff.
We usually wait for the specials at Walmart before we go ahead and buy these type of things.
I'm sure this poor guy is going to be very root bound.
Oh yeah. Actually, no, that looks
And
halfway
more
decent.
pill bugs.
More pill bugs. Ridiculous. We're having serious bug issues this year, everybody.
Already. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Alright, I just got insecticide today. Horticultural insecticide, so it's safe for a lot of things.
Yeah.
And apparently we're going to have war right back.
Yep. There we go.
I'm going to tuck him right in.
Yeah, you might want to prop up this side a little bit. That's a little bit more.
Okay, I don't want to bend this.
No, yep. Sorry.
Alright, so there's our experimental squash in a pot.
Yep.
And I'm really hoping this works because I know there's so many people in this world right now that have such a limited amount of space to grow in. We don't have a whole lot of space here even.
Yeah, even though we have a pretty decent sized yard, unfortunately we're constrained. So we're just going to be finishing this off, and we'll give you a...
Michael from Prospect Holler, I hope you join us.
Yep, I hope you do.
Adventure. I think it will be fun.
And here's the finished product of Noah's Ark. The cucumber plants to which are going in this aren't quite up to par yet for bringing outside.
Yeah, it's still a little too cold for my liking.
So we're going to keep them in the greenhouse, but we got this all set up. And
our peas are flowering like crazy.
Peas are doing wonderful.
I think we're going to be getting our first harvest off of peas. There's actually a bean plant over there that I'm planting that already has its first flower too.
Yep.
So at least we'll be producing
trees
soon enough.
Trees are doing great. Really good. The wind has finally died down a bit. As far as astrophotography goes tonight,
cloudy again.
It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. But don't worry, I am a night owl. We are night owls. We'll be up until 4 a.m., which is when Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune come out to play. Here's our corn bed, to show you guys. And the kale, right?
Yep.
The kale. Our last video when we figured out that the volume was not that great. Well, here's wifey working away, planting. So, you want to come in here for a second, dear? And say thank you to everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
And,
really, for your support, your love, your acceptance.
Yep.
It's a great family we got going on, and I hope it keeps growing.
Yeah.
And you keep growing.
Yes. Keep growing, everybody. Don't know when, stores will close down. So, peace, love, and happiness.